I'm laying in the bed right now, so I don't want to turn on the camera because I'm really comfortable right now and I look like shit. So I don't want you to see me like this. But not that I give a shit. But yeah, I wanted to record some thoughts that I'm going through right now. Before I go to sleep. I'm up at 6 in the morning, 6:44 in the morning. I don't fucking sleep at night, by the way. I'm up all night thinking of ideas and planning and doing research. Uh, I was on Wesley Snipes' Instagram. I finally followed Wesley Snipes. You would think I've been following him since I got an Instagram page because my name is Prestley Snipes. But I actually just started following Wesley Snipes about 30 minutes ago. And on his page, his Instagram page, he had a picture on there. And it was called 30 Habits for Happiness. And one of the habits that he listed was it said number 27, don't take opinions to heart. And that stuck with me because when you're in the social media world and you're marketing yourself online, once you start building up a following, you start getting feedback from people. You start getting people's opinions. You start hearing a lot of opinions. And those opinions can make or break you. Um, I've seen people cry over things that people said to them, people's opinions and people's jokes. I've seen people break down and cry over some of the things that people said to them, over people's opinions. And I'm not that weak to where I would allow someone to say something to me to where it would make me feel defeated. Um, Usually, if someone says something to me, I'll respond to them or I'll come back with a rebuttal. Most times I try to respond to people in a professional way, but if they come at me with in a tacky way, then I'll come back at them tacky. Usually these type of people who have these opinions about you, there's really no basis and they're fully dumbasses most of the time. They got a saying, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. And you know what comes out of assholes? Shit and farts. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody has an opinion, and that's why I know social media is so popular because people get to express their opinions, and as far as I'm concerned, there's in the social media world, there's a couple types of people. The main types are the creators, the people who actually create content for people to watch, and then there's the people who comment on the shit that they see on social media. They comment on the things that people put out. Now, the people who comment, they don't make content. So they feel like their job is to leave their feedback or talk about the content and leave their opinions. Sometimes the opinions are cool. Sometimes it's like, hey, keep up the good work. Sometimes the opinion is like, oh, this shit sucks. This shit is horrible. You should stop. Why did this person do this? Or his friend should have told him not to do this. Or he should have did that and he should have did this. And, and then you put yourself in a position where when you're opening yourself to people's opinions, you put yourself in a position where you're actually reading people's advice. And some people actually have good advice to tell you, but then most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it's just some fuck boy who's expressing his or her own fears on you. The fear of rejection, the fear of success, and I swear, they people will try to pull you down. I made a video about crabs in a barrel. They will literally try to pull you down and pull your self-esteem down and make it to where you're not doing shit. You're just a fucking opinionated, and now you're not making any fucking content, and now you're just a fucking, it's interesting. It's just hard for me to listen to people's opinions nowadays. I know opinions don't pay my bills. You know, like I can't go to the bank and be like, hey, I'd like to withdraw $10,000 worth of opinions. Or I can't go to the bank and deposit opinion and then I could look at my bank account and I see, oh, I got 1,000,000 opinions. Like I can't like opinions have never paid any of my bills. The opinions don't pay my child's school. They don't buy my kids clothes. They don't put gas in my car. They don't buy me Gucci. Opinions don't do nothing for me as far as I'm concerned. Opinions don't do shit. Now you could you know, like in the bigger scheme of things, opinions don't do nothing for me. Like I can't buy nothing with opinions. I can't send my mother no opinions and she could eat tonight. Like opinions do nothing for me as a creator. I'm not looking for people's opinions. I'm looking for people's support, but I'm definitely not looking for people's opinions. Opinions they just don't do nothing for me. Like I just don't need opinions. I don't need opinions. I don't put out content for people's opinions. When I make content, I try to make something that's worthy, that's going to bring value to people. But I would hope that I'm doing something to leave a good opinion on you. But I'm not so much making content for people's opinions. I don't know. Even if the opinion is positive, I don't know. I'm not doing this for opinions. I'm doing this so that people can learn and get something out of it. I don't know. I really don't. You know, like I said, that's why I think that social media is so popular now, because people, they get to express their opinions. Before you just had to look at shit and kind of talk about it in your own household. Now you can share your opinions, and people hopefully whoever I'm telling this opinion to, they're gonna read this and maybe they'll change and make their stuff better, more catered to me. I don't know what the fuck people be thinking when they leave these fucking opinions. I'm here to say nobody needs your fucking opinion. You know what I mean? Like it's like I know you want to share your input, and I mean, I guess it's cool to creatively criticize stuff, but I mean, I like to take opinions from people. I like advice. I don't like opinions, and it's hard for me to take advice from somebody who doesn't know more than me about a subject or a topic. You know, like you'll ask someone's advice. Like if I was playing basketball, I wanna like ask like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan for advice. Like I'm not gonna ask like someone who doesn't know how to play basketball or someone who's never played a game of basketball their opinion on my basketball skills, or you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, some people like it's like, don't flatter yourself. Like, do you think what you're saying really matters in the bigger scheme of things, or are you really trying to contribute something by leaving your opinion? I don't know. I just think opinions, like the saying, opinions like assholes. Everybody has them. It's like, what are you gonna? I just, I don't know. It's just hard for me to listen to people's opinions nowadays. Everybody's so opinionated. It's all these. It's everyone has something to say about other people, but nobody wants anyone to say anything about them. And that's why a lot of people won't put out any material. They'll just stay on the opinion side where they're just judging people, but they'll never be on a position, the other side. The most of the people that leave these negative opinions, they'll never be on the other side of the opinion. I click on these people's names, their channels, like that have so much to say about me, and they have nothing going on. And I understand why you have so much to say to me, because you're not doing it and you're living through me, and you're now you get to say, oh, you want to, it's almost like you want to be me. You want to try to do what I'm doing, but you're not. So now you want to tell me how I need to do it to your liking. But all you need to do is do you and focus on, make shit for your liking. Like you don't need to tell nobody shit. Like, like I said, your opinions don't pay no one's bills. You know what I mean? And I just don't, like I said, input is cool. Feedback is cool. But all this opinion, I don't know if opinion does anybody much good. Opinions. We live in this whole American Idol. It's the American Idol era where people accept. They came out with the American Idol right around the time the internet really started blowing up, to try to put people in their places, to make you feel like, oh, I need Pharrell or somebody on the judge panel to judge me if I'm good or not. You know, they made these type of shows to keep people in their place, because the fact of the matter is, you don't need anyone's judgment. You don't need anyone's opinions. You don't need anybody to be hot now. All you got to do is create and make something good and put it out there to the world. And if it's good enough, people will gravitate towards it. Opinions and judgment really, they don't matter like they used to before the internet, where you had to be judged by certain gatekeepers to move on to the next phase of your entertainment career. That's really not the case anymore. So opinions and judges and critics, they matter less and less by the day. I just don't want anyone to be discouraged. Like, people are scared to put content out. They're scared to put material out because they're scared of what people are gonna say. They're scared of what people are gonna think. I've gotten past that phase. I don't think I've really ever cared what people thought of me. I kind of do what I feel is right in my heart. I don't really get caught up in people telling me it's a good or a bad idea. People are really scared. People are scared of life. They're scared. They don't fucking know what to do. And then when you do it, then they're like, when you do it, they got something to say about it, because a lot of times they were scared to take action. They were scared to take action. You ever see something great happen? Like, if somebody invents something, or somebody comes out with a good song, or somebody does something, and then you get that feeling like, damn, I could have thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? That's that feeling, like, because whatever, and people's opinions change. Like, for example, like, I don't know, like tomorrow, like if Jay-Z, it was on Twitter that Jay-Z was playing one of my songs, everybody's opinion about my music would change right then and there. You know what I mean? That's just, people's opinions change. Opinions are so wishy-washy. One minute you're thinking this way about something, and in the next minute your opinion, it's like you can't get caught up in people's opinions. People are followers. People are followers. They ride bandwagons. Opinions, sometimes people don't know what the fuck they like. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes for somebody in a higher position to tell all these opinionated people what their opinion should be. I think a lot of people are sheep. You know what I mean? And they need to just be led by leaders. And sometimes people don't recognize a leader until another leader crowns them as the new leader. It's just, I just think opinions are bullshit, man. Don't let nobody tell you shit. Don't let nobody tell you you're whack. Make your shit. Do what you feel in your heart is right for you and your family. You know what I mean? Like, when the shit hits the fan, them people not paying your bills. They're not paying for your funeral. They're not worrying about if your bills get paid, your lights get cut off. These people who leave these negative comments about what you're doing. And I don't let these people dictate your life and your career, because like I said, these people, they'll go through their whole life doing nothing, just being opinionated. And people try to push their fears, their lack of confidence on you. You can't let them do that. You cannot let people do that to you. They want to pull you down. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you reach your greatness. They don't want to see you experimenting. They don't want to see you trying nothing new. They don't know new. They don't know what new is. All they know is what they know. And their judgmental, closed-minded brains. You got to do what feels right for you. You can't get caught up in people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? They got to say, if I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. You know, if you ask somebody for their opinion, that's one thing. But if people just telling you their opinions, it's like, dog, I don't really need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can respect like a writer's opinion. I know there's a motive behind it. Like if you work for a magazine or some shit and you're like trying to write an article, so now you want to be all opinionated and you want to critique my shit in an article. I get that. You're getting paid to do that. You're getting paid to be opinionated. But if you just sitting at home looking at somebody's shit, hating and just sharing your opinions, like what's your point in the world? Like what do you? Nobody cares. Like like I said, like your opinion, the public opinion does not pay bills. See, now the public opinion is more powerful than ever with the internet and with all this social media. It's fucked up what's going on with public opinion, and I'll talk about that in another video. Public opinion is fucking up people's careers now, and I don't want to even go into that too much. And a lot of times, this public opinion isn't even factual, and that's what's so fucked up. Because you got once like the internet starts crusading against somebody in a negative way, or even in a positive way, it could make or break your career once that public opinion hits. And that's, you know, you want to. That's a whole different video. But like I said, don't get caught up in people's opinions too much. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. Opinions don't pay bills. You know, you got to make the most out of your life and your time here. Don't get caught up in the shit that people say. People, it's like, who the fuck are these people that have negative shit to say? Like, who are these people? You know, like, a lot of times it's rare that I'll click on somebody's name, somebody that actually has something going on. It's rare that you'll click on their name or their profile after you read what they have to say about you if it's negative, and you see that they got all this great shit going on. It's very rare. It's very rare. You know, people that have shit going on and that know what it takes to build brands and build businesses and knows the hard work that goes into making a name for yourself, most of them will never talk bad about anybody that's even giving it a shot, because they know the shit it takes to get, you know, to that next level. Yeah, don't be discouraged, and don't get caught up in what people may think about you. They want to think one thing right now, but once you're rich, all the people that had anything negative to say about you, they're gonna be right there. Telling me, I was your #1 fan. I've been following you from day one. Like, yo, man, don't get caught up in people's opinions. People's opinions change. Opinions are wishy-washy. I don't fuck with opinions like that, man. It's hard. Like, you know, dude, you don't want to hear my opinion? Nah, I don't really want to hear your opinion, dog. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't pay my bills. I don't eat opinions. I don't eat the opinions. I don't fill my refrigerator up with opinions. I fill my refrigerator with food, with substance, with actual product that someone made, someone took the time to make. And I could make a review. I could do a review on something, but my opinion, and a review is just a big opinion. But I respect the review, but just an opinion, I don't know. Nobody needs opinions. Nobody needs them.